can finally say it. Kaiju Universe is almost back. The plan for today is to react to a bunch of stuff that just came out a couple days ago about Kaiju Universe being released very soon. We're gonna cover everything from the release trailer on their actual YouTube page all the way to all the Discord updates. We got a lot to get through. All right, first off, we're gonna start on the Kaiju Universe official YouTube page. Now down here, you can see I already commented. Your boy said almost time with the fire emoji. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. The overhaul update on Kaiju Universe. What does that even mean? The overhaul update. We're gonna watch it once. I'm not gonna pause, but then we're gonna go back through and we're gonna stop on some things and talk about them. I mean, already. No, you know what? I'm not gonna say much. I'm not gonna say much. It's beautiful. That's so beautiful. I am gonna say some stuff because I mean, like I said, it looks beautiful. Cleric? That's totally Cleric. Cleric Mudo, he's back. The overhaul update, bro, I'm so geeked. New map. New look. Ooh. Missions? Was that a leaderboard? Oh, so you can put that above your name tag. Okay. Ranked servers? Bro, we're gonna go back through this. New destruction? Let me know in the comments how excited you are. A soundtrack? Tanks? Bro, and special events? And so much more. Bro, May 2024, that's literally less than like a week away, I think. Welcome back, more news soon, I'm sorry. All right, well, now that we've seen the trailer, let's go back through and pause on some things that I want to pause on. We're gonna start right here once again. Everything looks beautiful. And the city, I'm gonna pause on the city, right? I don't know if this is gonna be like the Tokyo area or whatever this is gonna be, but it does look a lot better. You know, more buildings, you know, different buildings rather than, you know, the ones that just kind of look the same. This city looks really cool from at least, you know, the first look of it. The volcano, I gotta pause on the volcano because the last one, if you remember back on Kaiju Universe, it was a volcano, but it was kind of plain. You know, it looked like a mountain, and at the top, it just kind of had that little red spot. Obviously a volcano, but this one, you can really tell it's a volcano. The lava falling down the sides all the way to the bottom, and over here, you kind of see a little bit from my face cam. There's like some red smoke and whatnot, and you know, some lava patches. So it definitely looks a lot better. Definitely. There's waterfalls. We had one waterfall, right? I think we did have one. And the Aurora light, bro, that just looked beautiful. Imagine you're playing. Wait, so we're gonna have a day to night. Did we have a day to night cycle previously? I don't remember because I always kept it on daytime, but regardless, the night cycle now is gonna have the Aurora lights in the sky. That is so beautiful. That's what that's called, right? Aurora light? I think that's what that is. That's beautiful. So beautiful. The map just looks huge in general, bro. By the way, stick around because we're going to be reading some Discord stuff that I found. We got Cleric. Looking like a savage. Here we go. This is where we're going to do some more pausing. The overhaul update. Okay, new map. This is the top of the volcano right here. So you can kind of see like towards the sides, all of like the lava spilling down in that middle right there. Why does that look like you could go in and do something a little crazy? It looks like it doesn't have a bottom. I could definitely be wrong and probably am wrong, but that looks like a little teleporter. I'm just kidding. It's not a teleporter, but it does look cool from the bit. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played. It looks sick though. We got a new look. So right here, you can see, I guess you can, oh, that's actually if you click on the Kaiju, then you could see like the stats, the guides, and it pulls it up a lot bigger rather than it just pulling up on the side, if you remember. If you click on it, it kind of just showed it to the right. But now it gives you this ginormous thing in the middle of your screen. You could clearly see all of the stuff and whatnot. A lot better look on the stats. And right here, we got titles, achievements, and weekly missions. And the titles, so that's what we saw here in a minute. You'll see it's above his name tag. And that's kind of cool. You got leaderboards, achievements, And you can put the achievement above your name. I like that. Right here, so it shows above the name tag. There's game modes, 50 player, you can't see it below my my face cam, but it says 50 player team warfare. I don't even know what that means, but there's a clan mode too. So you already know out there, we're gonna have us a captain's crew. By the way, so let me know in the comments if you want to join the captain's crew in KU. That's gonna be crazy. We got ranked servers, combat lab, and more. I don't know what combat lab is gonna be. It sounds sick. We'll see. We got new destruction, and in the bottom right, you can see like the combos you've done. I don't know if it's gonna be that big. Maybe they zoomed out, or you know, they made it enlarged or whatever. But you can see maybe how much damage you've done. I don't know what the stars are just yet, and maybe those are like G cells or something. I don't know. I'm excited. That's all I know for sure. I'm super excited. New movement. The movement looks good. Looks fluent. The soundtrack. And this right here, bro. The tanks. I've been waiting to have like maybe a human function or something like that in the game. But now we have actual tanks. Bro, there's so many ideas that I have for videos. It's gonna be so crazy when KU comes out. And at the bottom of the screen, it says, and special events, the military invasion. Like, what does that mean? Maybe you're a kaiju and there's an actual military invasion trying to destroy you, like they do in like the Godzilla movies and whatnot. That would be sick. And so much more. It's gonna be amazing. Let's get to the Discord stuff. All right, so hopping over to Discord, there is a bunch of stuff we need to review too. Like, for example, Verid put this out as soon as that video released. It says, hey everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the trailer of what we've been working on. It just barely scratches the surface. You can expect several more teasers soon. I want to provide some information and clarification about how we're moving forward and what our current plans are. KU will be re-releasing in likely early May, which like I said is probably like a week away from now. Because we have not had enough time to obtain one, it means no licensed kaiju. So basically what that means is they're not going to be able to start with like Godzilla, you know, any of the Godzilla characters yet. But what it does mean is that they will have, you know, a bunch of other kaijus. For example, it says this is not to say that a license will be off the table in the future. We are still actively working on getting one. However, that is a very long process and is also not guaranteed. It is a long process. They got to work with, you know, Toho in Japan and all of that. So it takes a lot longer than what they've had. This is unfortunately the best we can do. I'm sorry it's not the most favorable outcome. However, I hope that we can end up coming out on top, bigger and better than ever, which I think they will. Like they said, they're working on the license. They just need some more time. KU will have about 10 to 15 kaiju at launch, and will be releasing 1 to 2 kaijus a week afterwards. Meaning that I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like their own custom kaiju, which is kind of sick if you ask me. And they're gonna be releasing 1 to 2 extra ones every single week. And it says many of these will be remodeled versions of prior kaiju with your data transferred to these remade versions. Okay, that's still not bad. So basically, it's almost like what all the other Godzilla games have done when they've like remade the characters, but this time your stats are still gonna transfer over. And then when they get the license, maybe they just revert the characters or something like that. So let me know what you guys think about that. Also, Verid says a little detail I wanted to share. Every single playable kaiju / playable character will be capable of an AI with minimal changes. And here we go with something that was posted a couple days ago. It said it wasn't actually included in the update trailer, but the oceans are vastly improved in the new map. Here's a small clip, okay? Getting you guys a little bit of inside information here. Bro, actually, for one, wait a minute, I gotta pause. Look how big the oceans look. I don't know if it looks big to you guys as far as like the vast, you know, the majority of the ocean goes, but to me, it looks ginormous. We had some like deep spots in KU before, but now I just feel like there's so much more ocean that you can actually explore. So if you're, bro, that's such a good little spot to pause right there. I mean, look how much ocean you have. If you're like a main water kaiju player or anything that has to do with water, you're gonna have a bunch to explore, bro. It just looks so big. It does also say the map is gonna be unlockable, so maybe there's an old map and a new map. He says, FYI, the new map will likely be unlockable while it's in beta. And he's thinking about making it like 50 kg cells. So if you have 50 kg cells, you're gonna be able to purchase the new map early. If not, hey, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get you the content anyways. And I do wanna go over some of these suggestions too. Let me know what you think about these as well. Like this guy right here, he says, add AI shark, fish, and sea creatures to make the oceans feel better. It will make the game have more ambience. And actually, I really like this idea. Shout out to this guy. Bro, that actually makes a lot of sense. You don't even have to make them take damage or anything like that. If you just have AI shark and fish and sea creatures, all of that, it would just make the ocean feel like not so empty. But it would be cool if you could fight them as well. I definitely agree with that. Let's read some more of them. Ooh, I like this one too. He mentions ideas about like different military vehicles. For example, like artillery, we got helicopters, fighter jets, destroyers, submarines. And then down here, Verret actually responded to that. And he said, we only showed tanks, but there are several more military vehicles. Bro, we're gonna have to do a video, military versus the Monsterverse or something. Or military versus Kaijus, you know what I'm saying. Oh, look at this. Make the Argo a modified F-35 Lightning. Okay, hold up. That would be sick as well. Y'all always have like super good suggestions. We have, to make Kaiju Universe more realistic and more lively, I think it would be cool to add birds that fly around. That wouldn't be bad. Also, with bird effects that play in the background, here's a video of the concept. Okay, let's see what my boy has here. Just birds flying around. You got the bird, you know, chirping in the background. I don't think that's a bad idea. Ooh, here's a solid idea right here. For the clan map, it should be the old map, but all destroyed and abandoned, like the setting in Final Wars for the final battle. That right there, shout out to Dread Ducky. That sounds absolutely sick. And I hope they do something like that. And yeah, like I thought, so the old map is still gonna be there. The new map is gonna be a game mode, which is a yes and no for me, but hey, we have two maps to deal with in KU now. All right, let's go over to some dev responses. These are gonna be to like, you know, the questions that you guys had. And there was actually a few that were pretty interesting. For example, this one says, question, is this tornado an introduction to a weather system or a kaiju? And all Verret did was give a little face right here. So I think we're gonna actually have like a little weather system or a kaiju that can throw tornadoes. I don't know which, but either of them sounds cool to me. Now, there was another question that said, will Argo owners be compensated if Argo doesn't return? Which is a valid question. You know, that's not a free item. And Verret responded saying, the Argo will probably return as some sort of UFO or other kind of ship. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Would you like it as a UFO or would you rather have Argo? Let me know. Another big one right here. There was a question that said, can there be rewards for plus levels after hitting level 100? Which is big for people that grind because you don't really get much after level 100 other than a few, you know, a few boosts. But it's nothing crazy, but Verret simply responded and said yes. So there will be some rewards for getting past level 100, which used to be the max. But currently, that is all the KU news that we have for the day, guys. We went through everything that I knew of. There probably is some stuff that I missed, so if I missed anything, let me know in the comments that you guys maybe know. And for right now, I am jumping into a game that is called Shin Godzilla Roleplay. I don't really know. Look at the beginning of this game, by the way. If we go back out to where I joined, it was a picture of Shin Godzilla with a burger in his mouth. I had to click on this game. But I wanted to come over here just so I can talk to you guys for a second. Let me know what you thought about all of the Godzilla news that you got today. Like, are you excited? Are you disappointed? Let me know your good thoughts on it and let me know your bad thoughts. Anything that you guys have, let me know them in the comments. The good thing, obviously, KU is coming back. And we know it's coming back very soon. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably, like I said, coming back in maybe a week, maybe less. So we don't have to play games that are, you know, like this, for example. I mean, shout out to this game, you know, Shin Godzilla with a cheeseburger. But like, I can't wait for KU to come back. I was a big fan of all the changes they're making for like the map and stuff like that. I really think all of that is really cool. So like I said, let me know any thoughts that you guys have on everything we talked about today in the comments. Also, let me know your favorite part and your least favorite part. I think my favorite part is literally just gonna be KU coming back. I don't even care how it is, bro. I'm just ready to get back into that game. Also, I do like the fact that they're gonna have custom kaijus. I think that's gonna be cool, just to kind of compare them to some other games' custom kaijus as well. So we will be seeing all of that very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. For right now, me and Shin Godzilla are gonna go eat a burger or something. That is the end of this video. Like I said, let me know your opinions on all we talked about in the comments. But I will see you guys tomorrow. KU will be back soon. I love you guys. Goodbye.
I got a new fashion. This is a new day. Look at your boot cap.